Today's proverb is 14:29. You want to read it, buddy?
Yeah. Whoever is patient has great understanding, but one who is one who's quick-tempered displays folly. I'll read it again. Whoever is patient has great understanding, but one who is quick-tempered displays folly. This proverb, again, sometimes we read these proverbs and you go, well, that just makes complete sense. Probably don't need a ton of explanation behind what that means, but to give a little bit of context on it, really what this is talking about suggests those who take time to process situations calmly are better equipped to respond thoughtfully. And it avoids helping you make rash decisions. I think it's all too often, you can't unsay things to people, right? And I know for myself, this is probably my big thing that I get to work on in life is my quick-tempered responses to people, because I can even see it in myself in my relationships with my own family sometimes when a situation will come up. When you read body language with people, you can tell when people kind of just are waiting for the lashing to come out at you. And this is something I know that I struggle with that I'm working on. And so for me, as I think through a verse like this, that one who is quick-tempered displays folly, this word folly is one of our Christianese words, and it just simply means rejection or disregard of moral and spiritual values on which life is based. And so if I'm quick-tempered, I go to folly. That just simply means I know that there's a better truth or a better response that I should have. I don't care, is what that's telling people if I'm going to be a quick-tempered person. And if you've ever been around that, it's like walking on eggshells sometimes. I told this story when we did that interview with my son Elijah. But it just, as I was reading this verse, this story just really resonated with me this time that we had taken our family on a cruise. We were getting ready for a family picture. And my son Elijah we had this hat. He just didn't want to wear it. It was a bucket hat. He didn't want to wear the hat. And I wanted him to wear the hat. He didn't want to wear the hat. He just started fighting with me about this stupid hat. And I remember picking him up. We were in the hallway of this cruise line. And I remember picking him up, carrying him into the room and just slamming him up against the wall, just telling him that he's not going to argue with me. He's not going to fight with me about this stupid hat. And he's crying, and I'm just being forceful with him. And it was just so rash in the decision that I had made over this stupid freaking hat. And the other day we pulled the pictures out, and I was looking at the pictures in the family, and his eyes are just watered. He's got this fake little smile on, wearing that stupid hat that I just had to have him wear that just didn't even need to happen. And just to destroy my son over a quick-tempered moment because he didn't want to wear a hat. And I think about moments like that in my life where I just made quick judgments on things, and just at the hurt of somebody else, just because I had to be right. Had to be right. And so often that's really what that is. It's just you wanting to be right. What are your thoughts on it, man?
Yeah, I'll read it again. Proverbs 14:29. Whoever is patient has great understanding, but one who is quick-tempered displays folly. I love that reflection, buddy. I don't think I'd actually heard the greater context of that from you with the hat thing. I hate those stupid bucket hats. I'd have been on his side, and I'd have seen you grab him by the arm, and maybe I'd have stepped in back in the day.
I wish you would have.
Are those the drinking days?
Oh, yeah. But I wasn't drinking then. I hadn't drank anything. But it was just
Yeah, I think it doesn't matter.
I had a lot of anger in me because of my poor marriage.
We said the drinking is a byproduct, I thought.
It is.
Okay. So
but I had lots of other issues. My marriage was awful.
Well, that's why you drink.
Yeah, that's why I drank, is to do it.
All the other things are unmanageable. Rather than facing them and starting to do the work, you will subsidize actually trying for drinking or drugging or any other form of obfuscation of your duties, so that you don't have to feel the way that it makes you feel when you think about those things that aren't working.
Yeah.
Because of your own actions.
That's it. It was really an internal.
Yeah, so it's just a mask.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what drinking or any of the drugs are, really, is a mask to dealing with whatever the thing in your life that's, hurting you. I'm glad you shared that. That's some, patience. Whoever has patience has great understanding. I think of I love Denzel Washington as an actor. I don't know, as a human. He's such a great actor.
And a great human.
He's one of those guys. You've seen all the Equalizer
All of
movies.
them.
Me too.
Multiple times.
There's always these people losing their mind around him, and he's cool. He's a cool breeze, and he checks his watch, and he knows, all right, I've got 60 seconds here to beat up 9 men or kill them, or whatever. And he just is so smooth. So, like, we can watch that on TV and know that that's the coolest, and it feels right, and it happens effectively. Obviously, it's Hollywood and it's fiction, but it is attractive, that cool calmness when there is chaos or when chaos is about to happen. And in my heart and in my mind, I strive for that, but I don't always achieve it. And I think we've talked about my anger too here. I've really only started working on it the last couple of years. And in so much, I realized how impatient I was. You know, anytime I was frustrated, I thought patience was going by myself somewhere and freaking out and breaking all my stuff instead of freaking out and breaking whoever I was frustrated with. That is patience, right? Going in my room or in my trailer of my business trailer and breaking all the stuff.
Yeah.
That's patience.
Right.
No, it's folly. It displays folly. All the broken things that are in there, all the noises coming from the thing when everybody thinks I'm totally nuts. And by the way, I was, you know, I think, what is folly? Folly is, what did you call it? You had a specific.
Yeah, it's rejection or disregard of moral and spiritual values on which life is based.
I love that. That's so good. I think this whole second piece, one who's quick-tempered displays folly, I think it just reflects immaturity. I think it's immature. The more mature you are in your faith, you start to understand things a little better. Like God's got a bigger plan. And you start having that eternal vision where you see today's struggle for what it is. Maybe it's a learning opportunity. In life, it's like you can choose to take on a victim mentality. You can choose to let yourself get taken out of the game through anger or frustration, or you can just give up. Or you can take it as an opportunity to learn and grow, you know? And the only way to do that is to have patience and try to understand what is the thing that's bothering you, what has you festered up. That is maturity there, as you take an analysis of the situation and go, okay, it's okay to go, this sucks. It's okay to go, this is horrible. It's okay to say, I don't even have a part in this and somehow I'm involved. But at some point in time, you have to take control back and find out what actions you can take. And the only way for you to do that is to be patiently observant, to see the whole situation for what it is. You can only do that in calmness. Again, if you're in flux, you get myopic and you're stuck right here in your little, you got those visors like a horse has, and you're totally stuck in this space. You can only see straight ahead. And it's like, as you get older, you have to start developing some calm because, and obviously for us, it's because we've went through things and we've seen what God's plan is on the other side of it, and seen that whenever he's doing this, he is allowing something to happen so that I can grow and become better. Yeah. And as I can start taking joy as I see little complications come up and go, is this an opportunity, God? And my eyes are open. What could this be? And also I would say that it's not just immaturity. If you are quick-tempered, it's also narcissism. It's saying, I'm right, and this should all just go my way. And why isn't God designing this whole world around me and my wants, needs, and desires? It's like, because it ain't about you. This life ain't about you, by the way. Wake up call. This whole life is about Jesus. Yeah. This whole existence is about Jesus. You're second fiddle. You're always going to be. And the sooner you can get hip to that and start understanding that that's the case, the freer you're going to be in your life to enjoy things, the more patient you're going to be able to be. Because you'll consistently go, well, I'm number 2, God. What are you saying, number 1? And you start looking towards the commander to start giving the orders out. Yeah. Actually, this is where I want you to be. Oh, okay, let me fall in line.
I think that's what you were talking about that's wisdom. And I had this conversation with one of my son's friends the other night. You get wisdom one way. It's time and trials.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's going through trials and your response to that. And then over time, being able to look back at how you responded during those trials and making adjustments for how you respond to those trials.
That's it.
That becomes wisdom.
I wrote it down as patience is portrayed in this verse. Patience is portrayed as wisdom inaction. Right?
There it is.
That's it. That
That's
locks
it.
the whole thing in there. So one more time, Proverbs 14:29. Whoever is patient has great understanding, but one who is quick-tempered displays folly. Viewers, are you ever quick-tempered? How do you react? What do you do to try to combat overreaction? And have you had to do an apology tour? I certainly have. Oh, you too? Tell us about it. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you soon.
See you, man.